All right, so last teaching point I wanted to show has to do with the swing. It's one of those movements that I think oftentimes we just sort of overlook. We don't really get into too much. We just kind of let people pick their weights up and go. One of my favorite things to talk about, aside from, you all do a great job with the setup position and the loading position. I think you all already know that stuff, but it's the timing. If you think about throwing a ball, we have to have contact with the ball to have force come through our body, and then ultimately into the ball. If we let go of the ball back here and then execute the movement, we don't get any power out of that, right? The ball will fall to the ground and our arm will go through and it'll be for naught. Swings are kind of the same way. I want you to think about, and this is the teaching point that I like to use with my athletes. I put my forearms on the inner parts of my legs, and it's like I'm actually going to throw my arms with my legs. So I actually encourage people to keep contact with just the back of the forearm and the inner part of your thigh, kind of for as long as possible when they do a swing. When people do it improperly, when they do it wrong, it often looks like this. Right? Like the hips come through second. I know I'm exaggerating here. But when we do it properly, the arms stay in contact, and we're really barely doing anything with our arms. It's all with our legs. And so the teaching point is you can have people, they can do a set, you can have people put their weights down, you can kind of talk to them about this idea that forearms are in contact with the thigh as long as possible, and at the very end of the rep, pop, they pop off. We are throwing the weight, we're throwing our arms forward and up with our legs. We're not doing a forward raise with our shoulder. That's a great teaching point to use.